We're going live. We're live now. Okay. Hello, everyone. We're back. Sorry for that delay. So we were reading Sleepy Hollow and then we didn't quite finish. Sorry about that. We do have some Edgar Allan Poe, and it is going on 7 o'clock, and we have until 9. Whoops. Sorry. I needed to do this with the camera. So we're gonna walk you around and show you our decorations and stuff before we get into another story. So if you want to do that,
kids and jokes.
the what?
Jokes.
Well, yeah, you can do that.
Instead of just boring them.
Yeah. I gotta put my coat back on.
Okay,
Now
now
that
we need
finally
light.
cooled off. We have light. We have the candles. Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna
if you're
stuff your
light,
butt.
they're not too bright.
Well, gee, thanks. Let's see. Where's my arm? I don't have an arm. I don't have a hand. Oh, there we are. Thank you. Okay. Where's my hook? There it is. Okay. All right. So, let's show y'all around.
It sounded
Do
like
you need
you
to
burst
turn
when
those
you...
on?
No.
Oh, that's bright. Oh, I like it. So we just had something happen a few minutes ago. We were trying to hook up the computer, and then all of a sudden the computer went away. And there's this huge code box that came up, and it was like, what the heck was that? And it was like a possessed thing going on right now. And there's been some really creepy things. So they had to go over to another state and stuff for some family stuff. And I was watching their house and all. And there was some really crazy stuff that went down here. Everything made a noise. Like, I don't know if you've ever been by yourself, but everything sounds so different. Like, and I stayed on the couch the whole time. Like, there were cars passing by, and like, it was just like, I hear everything. And then there was this beeping noise, and I was like, no, it was a ringing noise. And I was like, that's not a phone. And it was the, what would you call it? Fax machine? Yeah, it was a fax. Yeah, that. And it just freaked me out and stuff because like I went in there and then it stopped. So then I came in one room, then went into another one. I was like, that's weird. Like it just stopped, and then like finally I found out what it was. Then another time, Emery had the bright idea to put this spider on the
refrigerator.
yeah, on the refrigerator and stuff, and it had a suction cup, and his name is George.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his name is George, the spider. And so it like came undone while I was alone, and then it just like popped in the floor, and their dogs started barking and freaking out, and I was like, because it's like midnight here, and it's just dark, and there's nothing, and like I mean it was crazy, and like they started barking at the kitchen, and like the kitchen was all black, and so there was nothing to see, and oh, it was scary. So anyways, we want to show you some of our decorations before we start on another story. Which way do you want to start with? You want to show them that first? We can
start in this corner and we'll...
Okay. Let's show them the TV actually. Let's show them what they'll see. So we let's see. Well, I'll let you do. Well, yeah, hold on.
I'll do it.
I can lift the screen. There you go. Yay.
You'll probably break it.
You've been hooked. I know.
Okay.
Oh, is that one in the way?
Oh, that's the ah! way.
No, you bad computer. Don't get in the way. Okay,
there you go. How's that? Is that better?
darn baskets.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
You're having
Yeah,
issues.
so show them the TV. Yeah.
I am showing them TV
Well, I know
hobo.
that, but can you get any closer? So, yeah. Ooh, it's like Inception. So you see that one too, and you see that one. It's nice. A hook and a hook and a hook. Freaky. So anyways,
This
yeah.
is what...
What?
I said I looked up the person in the chat.
My hook or the book?
That book.
What book?
That book.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, it's in the floor. No one can see it. Yes. So this is what we are doing. This is our station of sugar.
Our
Sugar
candy.
station. Trademark. Don't look at it. Okay. This is a light that I had from home. Right over here is from my grandma. And
Here's our lovely candles that two just burned out.
3. Yeah.
2 were about to.
Die.
Well, 3.
That's what we're using for our seance, and we have just 2 blood rituals this afternoon. I'm just kidding. So yeah, this one.
Oh no, we have it.
This one was kind of well, this is theirs, and the skull is mine, and they got the majority of the candy and stuff. But this is kind of like a dead man's chest thing, and could you hold it where the blue light could hit it, and stuff? Because it's supposed to be like a dead man tell no tales. And well, was yours intentional of dressing like your table? Okay.
Sort of.
Okay.
So you can see the blue light.
He dressed up as his table, basically. He's.
Oh,
Yeah.
above the candles.
See, look at the table together.
Hold up. Hold this. Hold the computer.
Ooh, look at the smoke. Turn it that way. Oh goodness.
Hold this. Take your hook off. Or Emery got it.
Emery got it. Yeah.
I
Now
gotta take
there's
off
the
my.
light.
Ooh, look at the smoke coming over. That looks really cool.
Oh, it really does.
Wait, kind of put it behind the smoke, maybe.
Okay, we can start those now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, that's my glasses. Dang it. No, that's not my glasses. Whose glasses are these?
Those look like birds.
I have my glasses on.
Oh no, those
You
are
have
birds.
them on? Oh, these are mine. That's funny. They look the same. See, if like.
There's no more smoke.
There's mine.
And we can't really see the lights because it's black and white.
Yeah. And there's hers. Ta-da.
Can't
That's
get this
funny.
out.
You can have them back. Oh, let me get that. There you go.
That doesn't work.
But look, it's just like. Well, she just threw her glasses everywhere. Look at that. You are making a mess.
You were the one who took them off my face.
I know.
You just hear a quarrel. It's okay. He's, mind you, we have a joke that I will be sharing like here in a little bit
About what?
about our family tree.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can do that.
And so,
Actually, why don't you tell now? So.
well, first let's finish telling about the tables.
Okay, yeah, finish it by the table. Ooh, yeah, look at those. So they have these, like, blah.
You can't really see them.
Not blow up, glow
Glow.
up.
Sticks.
Yeah, lantern skulls, and all.
The middle is the
Oh,
skull.
I need to get mine too. Mine's a pumpkin.
Let's see if I can get this
Ooh,
to
look
look.
at that. Did you break yours yet?
No,
No.
not yet. See, you can sort of
Oh,
see the.
Sorry, I would have waited.
We waited until it got dark enough to actually see them.
Well, I knew that, but I would have waited until. Oh, do you got the music on too?
No, I will hear it.
Okay. Cool.
See, there's sort of the skull that you can see.
Because I gotta go get the speaker.
Ta-da. I wasn't sure if you did yours too. Were these? Yeah, these are already. Ooh, I feel so good.
We have 2 of them.
Yep. And what are their names?
Well, I don't know.
Hmm.
And you can see me, watch me snap mine. And
break it like
snap.
That's funny. And we all got one.
And there you go.
Ta-da!
Mine is spiders and webs. Daniel
Mine is a
has
pumpkin.
spiders and
Spiders and pumpkins. Oh yeah, everything has spiders, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Ta-da!
Emery has bats and spiders. I'm going for a purple
Which
witch kind of theme.
There's Emery's. Ta-da! Pretty.
You forgot to shake, didn't you?
Shake, shake, shake.
See, here's
Okay.
the bats. And you can tell them about your themed.
Okay. You want to tell them about my thing? Okay. I have to like do this. Hello. How are you?
Show them your
That's funny.
book.
Yes. So I am Captain Hook.
Sort of.
Surprise! Yeah. I was going to go with something else this year, but I just didn't get all the pieces in time.
Here's his table. He can tell you
Yes.
about it.
So this is kind of like a dead man's tell no tales cursed chest thing going on. He's my ex crewmate. He didn't do too well.
That was-
Whoops. Wrong hand. and Marie put some coins and gold bars. That's even Maria's grandma, and we put some coals to look like rocks and stuff, and like the curse coming out of the crypt and stuff there, or not the crypt, the chest, and all. So yeah, that's my
his
table.
hands there.
Yeah, and
Like
you
he's
can
trying
see,
to
like,
crawl
crawling
out.
And there's a couple rings. There's a ring,
And there's one
and
right
there's
there.
a ring. They're like little sugar rings and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And the coins, I think was my idea, and then she got the rocks and stuff too.
The rocks, and some of the coins are actually Christmas themed.
Yeah, I noticed that later. I was like, I didn't remember seeing this. How
Yeah,
do you
Nana.
open this? They taste like actual gold.
But we
Oh,
are
yeah.
just using this side, the plain gold side,
So the best way to break them is
is
just break them. I mean, open them is break them. So the thing is, he actually. messed
you
with the
took one of
iron.
your coins,
It's my cursed treasure.
and actually the opening is on the sides.
Oh, really? Oh, I never.
Silly. Come on, you have to hold this.
I know.
Take off your hook.
No, I have nothing.
Okay.
What does it look like with the points? Ooh. Okay.
So my
What?
theme is obviously witch. It's spider witch themed.
Hold on, let's see.
As you can see, here's my glow stick.
Your glowy glow stick. Very original. Did you show the spiders?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I have some spiders on my hat.
Hold on, let me get slightly up.
Wrong direction.
There we go. Okay.
There's a small one, the big one, and there's another small one on there, as you can see. They're just little things I ended up hooking on, and the hat naturally has little spiders in it. My outfit is just leggings, a black nightgown, a shawl,
Oh.
and my
Yeah,
boots.
show your boots. Those are pretty cool.
They're pretty new, so the stretchy on the back isn't really stretchy yet. Here's my table. We have the Emery Turtle light. Oh, and I have my own little wand as well.
Let's see. I'm trying to get a little bit
The
closer.
light over there.
Whoops. Let's see. How close can we get?
Because if I turn this on, I might catch a fire.
Might catch a fire. Let's see. Okay.
Okay. I have different jars
That was Sammy.
that has. One has a Pong eyeball.
Is it
Ah!
royalty free?
Shoot!
What?
Is it not copyright?
No, all it is Halloween
Sounds.
horror scary sounds of the season.
That should
Okay.
work. Thank
So these are colored jello. With this
Is-
one
And it's only an hour and
has
19 minutes long.
different gummies in it. I think they are some
Maybe
of
turn down
these
just slightly. Thank you.
are different like gummy body parts. So that's what's in that one. Ah, fudge. No, none of them are filled with fudge. If y'all are
No
wondering.
fudge body parts. Only jello.
Sounds like music.
You're getting to see all the tables. We're
Yes.
talking about the witch table right now.
Wait, which
this-
table?
The witch.
Which table?
He does that to me every now and then. This is
How close can you get to it to show what's in it? Because I know it's so dark, it's kind of hard to see.
Emery, go get me a spoon.
Do you have a?
You're going to watch
Be
me
like,
open
scoop it
my.
out now, eat it.
It's like trying to feed it to the camera.
Yeah.
Trying to eat you. It'll
Yeah.
make you eat some.
There's an eyeball on one of them.
Yeah, the
Did you
one
show
on the
that
books.
one?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It's a Pong eyeball.
Hmm.
This one, it's like stuck in there. Oh, this is like the gummy bats and all that.
Oh, I didn't see the bats.
She put them in there last.
Oh, okay.
So, bring me the spoon, or I might have to use Daniel's hook.
It gets more out. You just stab the jello like a shish kebab.
I was turning off that big light that we weren't using.
I'll get the bat out in a moment.
It looks like you ate a bunch of broccoli out of his broken mouth.
I might actually eat it. Dave,
Try it.
Here's the gummy bat.
we lost them. That's fine.
You want to eat it?
Yeah.
Watch Amber,
Okay,
come here.
hold on.
Come here and film this.
Oh, I can do it this way. There we go.
Okay. It doesn't
It's
taste
not
good.
that bad. It just tastes like Jello with stuff.
Do you taste it?
It's crunchy. Ew, that was gross.
I told you it was a bat.
Oh, that's good. But
So
I said now he's daddy.
I know.
here's.
Now you eat
Well, I can
some.
just throw this on top of my chips. It's like they're stupid. It's like, dang it. It's like, I've got to tell my friends about this one.
Yeah, really. We just eating bats and spiders, and eyeballs, teeth.
Oh, wait, let
Did
me
she
close
put
it.
a mouth in one of those?
No, she just put teeth. Oh gosh. Stay up there, Brownie.
You said once we're done.
Oh yeah,
let's
I'll
start
get
the
introduce you
jelly
to my
stuff away.
spiders in a moment.
Do what?
You said once we're done with the jelly, let's just start away because how bad it is.
Oh, look, there's the eyeball.
Yeah, I got the one on top of the books, of course, it's the eyeball one.
Can you see? Ew, that's nasty. Can you show the side of it?
Oh no.
Okay,
Let me put the blood back in.
just put it back. You know, it goes in so much easier than it comes out. Let's see.
There's the
Ta-da.
pond eyeball.
Oh, that's so nasty.
I
Isn't it
can
funny?
try to scoop it out, but I think it's a little too deep in there. I can't pull it out without getting frozen blood.
That's funny.
Stay. My grandma mixed a bunch of different flavors in there. I'll show you my globe in just a minute.
Oh, yeah.
And,
That is our spooky.
Yeah, they are. I like them.
yeah,
Thank you.
this is the body parts. If you can see.
Is that a hamburger?
Did you
Is
part?
that one of the gummy hamburger things?
There's one of the ears.
Oh, she
You.
used a Krabby Patty in it.
Oh, those are
That's
Krabby
what I
Patties.
thought. That's funny.
Did I get any?
I don't know. I didn't check my bag too. Those are good.
This is the
I was like,
booger
I taken
style
it.
one.
That's the bigger one.
Yeah.
Ew.
Don't you see the boogie green color?
Yeah, that's funny.
Y'all can't really see the colors, sort of. And this one you sort of can.
Hmm.
But this thing is an old computer, so it's mainly black and white.
I think it goes with the theme really well.
It really does, though.
Yeah, I wish we started with it because mine just wasn't that great.
And then here's the globe, if you can bring it in closer.
Actually, what you can?
Bring the globe closer.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of stuck into the spider webbing.
Okay, hold that, and then I'll get the globe.
Yeah, because we're reaching the end of the line.
Hold up. Go fix it then.
Oh, I don't know how.
Let's see.
Hold up, I'll just deconnect us.
Well, that's bad. We don't know what we're seeing. Okay.
Oh right, was it just
See?
the 3 jars?
I thought there was another. Oh, those spider webs are gonna get in your drink. It's gonna get on my nose.
Shoot.
Oh, there we are. Look at it. Oh wait, you're magical. You do it.
You already started it somehow.
I don't know.
You touched it.
You were only supposed to touch the top. Well, as you can see, my globe is very sensitive. He's my father anyways, so I guess he is part witch.
I'm the one who taught her.
Warlock.
He's a witch. He's my mother.
Oh, look at that. It looks like a tornado. That's cool.
He's my mother, father.
Mother, father.
My mother?
I'm your, mother. Mother.
Mothra.
Mothra.
Take the webbing.
My father was a lizard and my mother was a moth. I can't believe that Godzilla and Mothra was a thing. That's That's odd to me. Oh, there he is right now. That's funny. Let's see.
There we go.
Yeah.
And my poor drink. I just guess I'm going to be drinking some spider webbing.
hmm And that stuff we decided yesterday was actual spider webs that they just threw in a bag and
Yeah.
sold. And what do you want to tell us about him? Who is him?
He's Bonnie. He's my grandma's cousin.
Hold on. Let's
His
see.
name's Fred.
No, his name's Bonnie.
There he is. Oh, how did he die?
You know what's funny? Funnier?
Daniel made him walk a plank.
You know what would be funnier?
What?
Name him Bob, and then he had to build himself.
Can we fix it? No. That'd be bad.
We can't put skin back on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the spider on the table, his name's Brownie. And up there,
That looks like
can you see her?
Spider heaven. There it
There
is.
she is.
Oh, that's
Her
neat.
name is Sparkles. I have decided to give them names and decided that Sparkle and Brownie was the mother and father of all the other tiny spiders that we have.
All around the house. And if you can't see, we do have some big green ones, and we do have some glow-in-the-dark ones in
Shiny
the
glow in
webbing.
the dark ones.
That's
Mhm.
light.
But, oh yeah.
Go unplug that.
Yeah.
Were you about to say a bad word?
No.
It didn't sound like that meant to
It
me.
sounded like it, but I didn't. I was saying like, oh yeah, but I was like, hey.
It sounded like you almost said a bad word.
I said wordy nerd.
A word?
Okay.
If you do that once late, just apologize.
I'm sorry. Please don't take me.
All of a sudden, just get on your knees and pray for forgiveness.
How is it?
No, I'm going.
They ran out of their glowness. Oh, they're sort of glowing.
Is it like a haunted motorcycle or something? What is that?
All of a sudden, you just get ran over.
By getting run over by an invisible
This sounds
ghost
like the last
motorcycle.
time trail I went on.
Ghost bike.
Oh, show them the moon.
And we haven't got there yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's
Then
the...
don't show them yet.
My lipstick looks black.
I thought it was.
No, it's a really dark purple.
Oh. That's funny.
What?
My lipstick.
Her mouth stick.
Are you sitting on the...
Oh.
You are! Get
Why
your
am
butt
I
off of
so
it!
big?
My jacket. Look at.
Well, I'll show you
There's-
my jacket's wingspan in a minute.
There's a lantern, a Halloween lantern that we got,
You want me to put this one back on?
that Daniel
If
has
you want.
decided to call it our moon. Then stop farting down there. Then there's our bat.
Oh, it's alright. There's no one watching anyway.
They can rewind it.
I'm gonna bite you.
Then there's my
Hey, look.
brother.
What?
I so need them.
Hi, brother. Show, look at my coat, like how it does this. Well, back it up.
Back up. Woman.
Silly.
Then you start backing up.
I don't have to back up.
It looks like a man. I will suck your blood.
Oh, I thought the candle was still lit. I was like, oh great. Let's go.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah. This thing was actually the first thing that I bought whenever I started working. So I thought that was pretty neat.
So you were working as a mafia
This
person?
was my job.
Oh,
But what was it? There was
Turns out he was
Other-
working in the mafia.
my other costumes. That's funny. My other costumes, me and my grandma used to make and stuff. And then my dad taught me how to use paper mache. So I did kind of like helmet costumes.
Dang it! Daniel!
Different.
I'm
you
stuck.
Can see on my online pages. What is it?
Over here!
What is it?
Move the tiny bat!
The tiny what?
I was about to call it a bag.
A bag. She thinks this is a bag. Cool. Silly.
That's a very heavy bag.
It's a made of wood. It's like the bag weighs more than its contents. But what was it? So, whoops. There you go. Have a
Don't
card.
strangle me with it. It's
But
like
it's
all of a
kinda
sudden I put a spell on it and make it a snake. It's like
Ooh, that's cool. That'd be funny. So what was
just
it?
watch
Yeah.
us start killing each other.
So my helmet costumes, I started doing those, and I actually tried to do one or maybe two costumes, but they just kind of flopped. So, and then like this one, I just decided to go as the last minute, but it matches my table, so I'm really happy with how that turned out and stuff. And I think it looks really good.
For some reason,
I'm really excited.
black.
I think it's like a
Watching.
timeout thing. Like, how's that? There's the bag she was talking about. That right there.
It looks like Casper. No,
chair.
don't know Casper's chair. Don't you see he's eating?
Actually, we could have put like a little tea set right here. It'd be like a haunted tea set.
No, just put the. No, it's like all of a sudden you just see a piece of candy just floating.
Don't look, it's too scary. That's funny. Here's your mask.
Oh yeah, one mask that I just got recently.
Yeah, she accidentally turned herself into a unicorn, she says. Oh
But at
my.
least I'm back.
I got better. That's funny.
It just lasted for the whole entire night.
Yeah. Wonder what it would be like to be a unicorn.
Come here and I'll show you.
Magical.
No. What?
It'll be magical.
It's so magical. There's the haunted motorcycle again. Oh, and yes, their grandma got us some socks.
Really, only you got socks.
What?
I didn't get
Thank you. You didn't get any? Their grandma got me some socks.
Did
And they
you like
look
you don't
like
wear
this.
enough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think they're so cute.
He
Yeah.
totally doesn't wear enough.
What? Socks or what?
Mhm.
It's something else.
Well, you don't wear enough
Socks.
clothes.
You're always
Because
Whatever
every
made
time-
you say that?
Every time you come over, you're pretty much in your PJs.
Pretty
Yeah,
much. I mean,
and
that's not just here. It's everywhere.
no, you come here one day, it's like wearing one set of PJs. Come the next day, same pair of PJs.
I know.
You wear them the whole week, and then it's like next week, change. Where's that the whole week? Change.
I know. It's funny.
You don't wear enough clothing.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. No, I know. It's so bad.
It's like I didn't know I was wearing the same clothes.
I know.
We check out our full speed.
Oh yeah, I showed them that. That's really cool. So
Look, I put
Amory is
myself back
also
into
the DJ for today.
He's a cowboy DJ.
We gonna do some square dancing and stuff.
And here's my
Um,
mask.
I can't find my phones.
Down there.
Oh, yeah. Where?
Right there.
Where? I feel like you're playing a trick on me.
No, we're
Underneath
not.
the table.
You want me to thirst? Oh, I found it. Thank you.
Mhm.
So nice.
Don't want you to thirst.
I should have said it's under there and make you say under.
No. Oh no, we got these little cups too. They say, "Hey pumpkin." I like that.
Where'd your jack snap?
We
Yeah,
can
if you
do
want
the
to.
jokes now.
Okay.
Turn off the music.
Turn
for a
on that
bit.
light. Make it really glowy in here.
We have some spooky jokes.
Oh no, I don't. Cool.
No, you don't. Cool. Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Hey, then turn off the music.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't the skeleton go to school?
Say it a little louder so they can hear you.
Why didn't the skeleton go to school?
Are you expecting an answer from them?
From you two.
From what?
From you two.
Don't
Okay.
wear my hat, father. Oh wait, I should tell you the
Oh my God.
inside joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
say, I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait, what was it again?
Why didn't the skeleton go to school?
He had no guts.
His heart wasn't in it.
Oh my gosh. He had no heart.
What monster plays tricks on Halloween?
All of them?
Mm-mm. Frankenstein.
First one.
See, spooky jokes for kids. On which day are ghosts most scary?
Which one?
Fright Day.
What is a monster's favorite dessert?
Devil's food.
No.
What?
Ice cream.
This is
Ice
mine.
cream. Huh.
What do witches put in their hair?
Oh, I felt like I heard that one. What do witches put in their hair?
Do y'all know?
No, I forgot.
Scare spray.
I was just reading
Scare
that one.
spray. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, what room does a ghost house doesn't have?
A living room, right?
Yeah.
Yay, I got that one.
Number 4.
Number 4. What day do ghosts do their howling? On Monday. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's when I do all mine too.
Oh my gosh.
How do you fix a cracked pumpkin?
How?
A pumpkin patch.
I don't know why I'm not getting these. They're not difficult.
Did you hear about the monster who ate his own house?
No.
He was homesick.
Oh my gosh.
What's big, scary, and has 3 wheels?
A big scary 3-wheeler.
Mm. A monster riding a trike.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
How did the vampire race finish?
Dead last? No.
Neck to neck.
Oh my gosh. That's so cheesy.
What do
They're
you
so cheesy.
what do you call a witch who goes to the beach?
I don't know.
I don't wanna.
A sandwich.
Oh,
gosh.
Okay. That's funny. Oh. I was thinking, I was like,
Where does
beach,
The
witch.
witch's frog sit.
Witch's frog
Where does it sit?
on a toadstool. Really?
Yeah.
I got one. I got that's 2. I'm glad.
Oh, where did it go? Oh, what do you give a vampire when he's sick?
Nectar.
Coffin drops.
Oh my gosh.
What is a skeleton's favorite instrument?
The Zalabones.
No, a trombone.
Zalabones. What? Which
The
one?
last one.
How do ghosts go from floor to floor? By staircase.
What instrument does a skeleton play?
Trombone.
I just
They're
said
on the
that
same
one.
site.
I don't think
You
so.
said favorite instrument.
Yeah.
You said what do they play?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a little bit different, but still, it's funny.
What do babies
What was that?
ghosts go?
Wait. What is that?
The sound?
Okay, that was a car. I thought I heard like a sound. What's that supposed to be?
What other?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Oh.
What?
It's a mysterious sound.
Where do
You
can
babies
read
ghosts
number
go
12.
during the day?
What?
Where do baby ghosts go during the day?
I don't know where.
Day scare?
Center.
Day scare. I was thinking, I was like, it's gotta be day care, but play on words. Which one?
12.
12. What do you call 2 witches who share a room? Broommates. That's funny.
Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance?
Oh my gosh, this is for you.
That one?
No, the one
Oh,
I'm about to
okay.
say.
What?
Because he had no body to dance with.
Oh, that's sad.
What type of coffee does a vampire drink?
Oh, if I don't get this one right, I'm gonna be mad. What doesn't he drink? Or what
What-
does he drink?
What type of coffee does a vampire drink?
Oh my. No.
You don't know?
Wait, I want to know. And I do know, but I don't know the answer.
You
What?
got
What? What?
I was going to give you a time limit.
Oh. Tell me.
You got 10 seconds. You got
You know the hand you lose when it falls off, it kind of itches.
Why
It's
do
like
you
the
think,
phantom itch syndrome, but just the...
why do you think Captain Hook was always trying to scratch his hook?
Oh my. That's funny.
Don't you remember, like, every now and then you would see him trying to scratch his hook?
Scratch his hook or like scratch with his hook?
Both.
Here's a very itchy man. That's funny. Let's see. Coffee. Vampires. Brood. Something. It's something brood, isn't it? No. Because that would be witch.
I know that. I knew that one.
Oh no. Even Emery knows it. Where's your hat?
In his butt.
Oh my. There you go. Now you look like a person.
Maybe that will help you.
My thinking cap.
No, my thinking cap, but I'm letting you borrow it.
I'm not sure.
Decaffeinated.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. I wanted to, but I didn't know that.
Oh, where was it? What kind of dog does Dracula have?
Bloodhound.
Have
I got that one! Yay! That's funny.
you heard how popular the local cemetery is?
I thought it was kind of dead.
People are just dying to get in.
Oh my gosh. That would be the sad part about doing that for real. Like, someone's gonna die so you can have a job. It's like,
Oh my
So
gosh.
business is
You
booming!
get to
Like,
say
that'd be
number
terrible.
17.
17. Why did the ghosts go to the sales? Because they were bargain hunters. That's funny. Does Sammy want to be part of my costume?
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Oh
Ain't
my
got no
gosh.
guts? Ah, nah.
Daniel.
I already know. Which one?
18.
What would you do? I mean, what would you get if you cross a vampire with a teacher? Lots of blood tests. Oh my goodness.
Why was the room late?
Oh my gosh.
You overslept.
Mhm.
Oh, that's funny.
Which boats
Cleaning
do
jokes.
vampires travel in?
What boats?
Hmm
I don't know.
Blood vessels.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
What does an evil hen lay?
An evil egg.
Deviled eggs.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh. That's funny.
Why didn't the skeleton jump off the roof?
Why would he want to? He's already dead. Why?
He didn't have the guts.
Oh, that was the same one for the road one too.
Where do vampires keep their money?
At a blood bank.
Yeah.
Yay! I got one. That's
Why
funny.
did the skeleton climb a tree?
Why did he?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Because a dog was after his bones.
Oh gosh. That's funny. Let's see. What time is it getting to? Okay, it's getting to 7:30.
We can
I don't know if they want us to continue on Sleepy Hollow or not, or if they have any requested things. Real quick, we do have our virtual costume contest and stuff. You can send them to roseacecompany@gmail.com using subject line Halloween. I mean,
If
no,
you went
Happy
to
Halloween.
Any Instagram, you would have seen.
Yeah. And it's the same codes. You can like, comment, share, and stuff. If without further ado, we can go ahead and start on some Edgar Allan Poe. If everyone wants to do
Are
that.
you going to do the poem?
Oh right, yeah. Go get yours. We'll do Nightmare Before Christmas first.
The,
What is it?
the last one.
I can't see it. Do you want to get
Number
your
45.
thing? Okay. Oh, I need to show y'all.
Oh my goodness.
45.
Why was there thunder and lightning inside the laboratory? Because Dr. Frankenstein and Igor were brainstorming. Oh my. I'll be right back. I meant to do this before, but I completely forgot.
What were you meaning to do?
I don't know.
Something.
Where's the bag?
What bag?
My bag. Is it right here? No. Is it like, what is
Didn't you bring it in here?
the one that had like my keys and my wallet and my other stuff?
What? I said Ruh-roh.
Right?
You put it in there somewhere.
Where?
In the kitchen.
Why?
Because you didn't want it in here.
Why would I do that? Hey, look, the moon's out. That's new.
Don't put your moon out.
Not mine.
Then
I don't know where it went.
whose?
I'll come and help.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, he found it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. This actually, it was funny because I didn't even mean for this to be part of my costume, and it kind of did earlier today. So, gotta put this together too.
You want a better one?
No, I like mine just how the way it is. Bought it myself, thank you.
Mine's better.
Oh.
Mine's
Now you're
actually
just
good.
missing the hat.
Yeah.
I'm so going to up on you.
What?
Huh?
What?
You don't want to go put mine on.
I don't care if you put yours on. I'm not keeping mine on. If you smell your breath, you would know.
Mine's after the
I think it's like. Hold on. There we are. Every time I see it, it's like my nose is going the other way. Gosh. Okay, so frustrating. Alright. Yeah, so it actually kind of matched my costume really well this morning and stuff. So look at me. It looks really neat. Fight of the skulls. It's like that and stuff.
That was mine.
Dead.
So, hey
I'll
everybody.
tell y'all the inside joke that we have.
Yes. Tell them. It's gonna be so weird. You're gonna be like, what?
Okay, so Daniel and Emery,
Full disclosure though, nobody, like, we're not serious about any
Just-
of this, just for fun. Yeah.
let me talk.
I know, but before you say something I didn't like.
I know.
Give me
Just-
Daniel.
Keep quiet.
I don't like this flavor.
I'm going to take your arm and impel you with it.
Okay.
See? Watch this.
You have another one over there.
That he's sitting on.
Oh. You didn't tell me you threw two at me. Thank you. Okay.
2 Starbursts and you
Tell
have,
them the truth.
you have a airhead over there.
What color?
Okay,
Blue.
so Daniel
you.
and Emery has been friends for a while.
How long has it been now? Like,
Freshman year.
your freshman year.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
And so
No!
when
Probably
I
6 or 7 years ago.
finally don't worry about him. I just took his arm. It's okay.
look, I can still eat with my mask on.
I just merely took his arm. It's okay.
Ew, sticky. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so when I came around and the business started to form, I have decided to make a inside thing where I said they were married. So here's how it went. So Daniel and Emery were husband and husband. And then
So bad.
Daniel found a potential girlfriend. And so I was like, she can be my mother. And then once we came back to the subject where they were married, my brother has ultimately said they were getting a divorce.
No, he did.
Nuh-uh, you did.
You did.
It was neutral.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, so the reason why is because Daniel cheated on Emery with Rose.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So was my doing.
But Emery wanted the divorce.
Dang it, trash again. Okay.
Just keep it on there.
We
And
gotta
so-
work things out.
When I got that much, I was like, and turns out I wasn't actually their child. I was Daniel's,
Dude,
and
we got 3
Rose's
people.
child.
Cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't see.
So, whose child you was?
I was ultimately Daniel's and Rose's. Rose is actually another part of the company. She lives in a different country. So
You look so.
Alex,
He-
so what? Finish that sentence. What do I look like?
he Daniel has been drinking my potions again. I told you not to go in my room.
They're just so pretty.
Well, I have to go fix them later. Oh, we dropped down to 2.
but what were you saying?
And when I figured that out, it's like, well, that's why they ultimately got a divorce. And then another person came into our company named Caitlin, and I was like, it turns out she was Daniel's and Emery's actual child,
Yeah, and your long lost sister.
half sister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
long lost half
Half-sister.
sister. Yeah, that's how it worked.
So that's our inside joke.
Yeah. But you have a wonderful family.
Ashland's on.
Oh, really?
She's calling you.
What did she say?
She's
Oh
like,
my
Daniel.
Oh no, I heard that in her voice.
That's funny. That's
Dang it! Put it on the mouse.
Wait.
Put the mouse on the
What?
thing.
Oh, that's candles. That's bad. Get out of the candle. Okay, what is it?
Sting. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're using the computer that the mouse pad actually doesn't work, so we're looking for the
Is this it?
mouse.
Is this the
Did you put? Not that mouse.
No, that one. Emery fell in. What is it?
Oh, there it is.
What?
Sorry.
You did what?
Hi, Ashlyn.
Why?
Where y'all at? Don't just text me.
I just love your costume.
She's such a computer, though.
Huh?
I said she's such a computer, though.
Yeah. I know why we're looking at the ceiling.
Who's the other one watching? I know
I don't
Ashlyn's
know.
watching.
You can, hello, whoever you are. Feel free to leave a comment or chat with
or
us
try
and
to
stuff.
interact.
If you have
Well,
any requests on stories or especially
Ashland,
Edgar
what
Allan Poe,
do
we'll be
you-
looking
story
at
do you
him very
like?
shortly and stuff if you're interested. So just let us
Ashlyn
know.
loves Edgar Allan Poe as well.
Yeah. We have a long list. We have like 11 stories and then any two. I'm going to open the door because the moon is out and it looks really cool.
Oh,
It's supposed to be like a blue
she's
moon or
on the way
something.
to our house. Wait.
What?
But it's not even time.
What?
I told your dad to bring y'all at 9.
Hey, don't say that. Oh no,
Well-
it's cloudy. That sucks. Well, it'll be back.
My bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay. The other person watching will be like, so they know each
Oh.
other?
Yeah, they're cousins. They're coming to the house.
They're coming to get us!
Yeah.
I think we need to go into another room because
I
if we
feel like
hide
they
in
would
here,
do-
they'll see.
I feel like they're gonna like pull a prank on us or something. Mm-hmm.
And then turns out the other person watching is.
TV.
But he's
Okay.
driving!
Oh yeah, that would be terrible. Do not watch Facebook and drive. Okay. Once
No
Emery gets
texting,
in
driving,
here,
Facebooking, driving,
yeah.
or anything.
she says it's her mom.
Oh,
No,
it's your
that's
mother!
funny.
Yay!
Hi, how
Aunt
are you?
Jamie.
That's so funny. After everything you just said, I'm like, hi. Anyways, when
Well,
Emery comes in,
And then who was the third person that was watching at the moment too? We scared off a person.
we're good at that. High five.
Turns out we're actually the monster.
Yeah,
It's like hocus pocus. Be gone, person.
we can make people disappear.
More like I can.
Yeah,
I'm the magical one.
that's funny.
You just scare them off because
Thank
you're,
you.
you're the pirate.
Yeah,
You tried to make them walk the plank.
I know.
Do y'all have your costumes on? By the way, Ash? It sounds like ghost birds.
That would be scary
Or
because you can't do any. You can't shoot them. they're just dead already, and you can't do
zombie
anything.
birds.
Yeah, they're scary.
It's like all of a sudden. It's like all of a sudden you have to take out the broom. It's like, be gone.
Be gone, you evil birds. Bird ghost. Okay.
No, it's brings out the broom and it's like trying to kill
Oh,
the zombie.
dang it. What did I just do?
Daniel's breaking
Oh,
stuff.
Ashlyn says she is a Harry Potter character.
Ooh, which one?
Harry. Harry. Oh my gosh, it's Voldemort. That'd be funny.
That would be so terrible. Are you Hermione?
Oh, that'd be good.
What's your mom? If she is even dressed up. I bet she is.
Her mother is the female parent. Yes.
Do we ever see them in the picture? In the movie?
What are you talking about?
Do we ever see the parent? Hermione's parents?
Yeah, because she used the Obliviate, but that's not what I meant. I said she is the female parent of Ashlyn.
Well, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Can you hear us now?
Y'all. No, she's from around here.
And when I was
Funny.
trying to put a post, I was so tempted to just press y'all, and I was like, you all instead.
Yeah. What was that? I think, okay, this thing's Henry. Yeah. Okay. We are going to read The Nightmare Before Christmas, and then we will get, it's not as long as what we attempted before. And we are going to look at, what's his name? Eat afterwards. Okay.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes, Eep. Okay. So, this poem is what The Nightmare Before Christmas is actually based on. Ashton, can you hear me when I read like this? Is that good? Like, can you hear me from here and stuff? Okay. Well, we'll see. Alright, so. It was late one fall in Halloween land, and the air had quite a chill. Against the moon a skeleton sat alone upon a hill. He was tall and thin with
We
a
lost
bat
one.
bow tie.
We either lost my aunt or my cousin.
Oh my. That's terrible. Oh, thank you. Okay.
We haven't lost
We
her.
lost the aunt.
Now we got her.
Hey, we got her back. Okay.
Or
So-
someone else.
Alright. So, he was tall and thin with a bat bow tie. Jack Skellington was his name. He was tired and bored in Halloween land. Everything was always the same. I'm sick of the scaring, the terror, the fright. I'm sick of being something that goes bump in the night. I'm bored with leering my horrible glances, and my feet hurt from dancing those skeleton dances. I don't like graveyards. I need something new. There must be more to my life than just yelling, boo. Then out from a grave, with a curl and a twist, came a whimpering, whining, spectral mist. It was a little ghost dog with a faint little bark, and a jack-o'-lantern nose that glowed in the dark. It was Jack's dog Zero, the best friend he had, but Jack hardly noticed, which made Zero sad. All that night and through the next day, Jack wandered and walked. He was filled with dismay. Then deep in the forest, just before night, Jack came upon an amazing sight. Not 20 feet from the spot where he stood were 3 massive doorways carved in wood. We'll have Bria do an interpretive dance for the story.
While I was sitting playing it, I was mouthing the words
Yeah.
and doing.
That's funny. He stood before them completely in awe, his gaze transfixed by one special doll. Entranced and excited with a sense of worry, Jack opened the door to a white, windy flurry. You might want to face them a second. Yeah. Okay. Jack didn't know, but he'd fallen down in the middle of a place called Christmas Town. Immersed in the light, Jack was no longer haunted. He had finally found the feeling he wanted. What's this? What's this? Let's see. And so that his friends wouldn't think him a liar, he took the present filled with stockings that hung by the fire. He took candy and toys that were stacked on shelves and a picture of Santa with all of his elves. He took lights and ornaments and star from a tree, and the Christmas Town sign. He took the big letter C. He picked up everything that sparkled or glowed. He even picked up a handful of snow. He grabbed it all without being seen. He took it all back to Halloween. Back in Halloween, a group of Jack's peers stared in amazement at his Christmas souvenirs. For this wondrous vision, none were prepared. Most were quite excited, though a few were quite scared. For the next days, while it lightened, and thundered, Jack sat alone and obsessively wondered, why is it they get to spread laughter and cheer while we stalk the graveyards, spreading panic and fear? Well, I could be Santa and I could spread cheer. Why does he get to do it year after year? Outraged by injustice, Jack thought and he thought. Then he got an idea. Yes, why not? In Christmas Town, Santa was making some toys. When through the den, he heard a soft noise. He answered the door, and to his surprise, he saw a weird little creature in a strange disguise. They were all together ugly and rather petite, as they opened their sacks and yelled, "Trick or treat!" Oh my gosh, the kids! Then a confused Santa was shoved in a sack and taken to Halloween Town to see Mastermind Jack. And Halloween, did I say Halloween Town? Halloween to see, Mastermind Jack. In Halloween, everyone gathered once more, for they've never seen a Santa before. And they cautiously gazed at the strange old man. Jack related to Santa his masterful plan. Dear Mr. Claus, I think it's a crime that you get to be Santa all of the time. But now I will give presents and I will spread cheer. We're changing places. I'm Santa this year. It is I who will say Merry Christmas to you, so you may lie in your coffin, creak doors, and yell boo. And please, Mr. Claus, don't think ill of my plan, for I do the best Santa job that I can. And And though Jack and his friends thought they'd do a good job, their idea of Christmas was still quite macabre. They were packed up and ready on Christmas Eve day when Jack hitched his reindeer to his sleek coffin sleigh. But on Christmas Eve, as they were about to begin, a Halloween fog slowly rolled in. Jack said, "We can't leave. The fog's just too thick. There will be no Christmas, and I can't be Saint Nick." Then a small glowing light pierced through the fog. What could it be? It was Zero, Jack's dog. Jack said, "Zero, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" And to be so needed was Zero's great dream. He joyously flew to the head of the team. And as the skeletal sleigh started its ghostly flight, Jack cackled, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." 'Twas the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings all hung by the chimney with care. But what?
The mouse.
Oh my, the mouse is dead.
No wonder why he wasn't so peaceful.
Yeah, really. The stockings all hung by the chimney with care, when opened that morning, would cause quite a scare. The children all nestled so snug in their beds would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. The moon that hung over the new fallen snow cast an eerie pall all over the city below. And Santa's Claus laughter now sounded like groans, and jingle bells chattered like bones. And what to their wondering eyes should appear but a coffin sleigh with a skeleton deer. And this skeletal driver, so ugly and sick, were knew in a moment, "This can't be Saint Nick." From house to house, with a true sense of joy, Jack happily issued each present and toy. From rooftop to rooftop, he jumped and he skipped, leaving presents that seemed to be straight from a crib. Unaware that the world was in panic and fear, Jack merrily spread his own brand of cheer. He visited the house of Susie and Dave. They got Gumpy and Pokey from the grave. Then on to the home of little Jan Neiman. She got a baby doll possessed by a demon. A monstrous train with tentacle tracks, a ghoulish puppet wielding an axe, a man-eating plant disguised as a wreath, a vampire teddy bear with very sharp teeth. Oh my gosh.
Just imagine getting that, though.
I know. I like the teddy bear part.
I don't like the very sharp teeth part.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, don't worry, my teddy bear only bites a little.
Occasionally. There were screams of terror, but Jack didn't hear it. He was much too involved with his own Christmas spirit. Jack finally looked down from his dark, starry frights and saw the commotion, the noise, and the light. Why, they're celebrating. It looks like such fun. They're thanking me for the good job that I've done. But what he thought were fireworks meant as goodwill were bullets and missiles intended to kill. Then amidst the barrage of artillery fire, Jack urged Zero to go higher and higher. And away they flew like the storm of a thistle until they were hit by a well-guided missile. And as they fell on the cemetery, way out of sight, was heard, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Jack pulled himself up on a large stone cross, and from there he reviewed his incredible loss. "I thought I could be Santa. I had such belief." Jack was confused and filled with great grief. Not knowing where to turn, he looked toward the sky, then he slumped on the grave and started to cry. And as Zero and Jack lay crumpled on the ground, they suddenly heard a familiar sound. "My dear Jack," said Santa, "I applaud your intent. I know wreaking such havoc was not what you meant. And you are sad and feeling quite blue, but taking over Christmas was the wrong thing to do. I hope you realize Halloween's the right place for you. There's a lot more, Jack, that I'd like to say, but now I must hurry for it's almost Christmas Day." Then he jumped in his sleigh, and with a wink of an eye, he said, "Merry Christmas!" and he waved them goodbye. Back home, Jack was sad, but then, like a dream, Santa brought Christmas to the land of Halloween. The end.
Oh.
Scary dreams, everyone. Listen to that.
Hopefully you don't
sound
get a
scream.
vampire bear.
That is so nice. Oh, I stopped screaming. Yeah. So we've had Thanksgiving story. That was an accident. I'm sorry. This one, Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes. So I like that. That was actually really good. I never read the original before. But I like that a lot. Alright, shall we go straight to Edgar Allan Poe here at 8 o'clock and have an hour left to go? I'm stuck in a rhyming. No, we cannot do. I will not be the one who will see this through.
Gosh. Daniel's stuck rhyming. It's like all of a sudden just start reading Edgar Allan Poe poems, trying to make a rhyme.
Trying to make rhyme. Let's see.
Don't sit on my hat.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Okay, should I read these in order or how are we doing it?
I guess in order.
Because I really like to read it without me just spewing it. I think you need to feed your stereo. Okay. Alright, so should we go in order that you got it marked, or how should we do it?
I guess, and that's not marked.
What? What's not marked?
That's
Hey,
not
it
marked.
stopped! Yay, it's good. Not this one?
It starts with this one.
The city and the sea.
Why'd you
Ooh,
start
it's
rapping again?
good. I know. You smell like Doritos.
Because I'm eating
Yummy.
Doritos.
Okay,
Oh, we have 3 people.
cool. Hey everyone. By the
I
way,
wonder who's the
we
third
do
person.
have a lot of Edgar Allan Poe's marked. If you have any favorites, we have Bria has a whole collection.
Complete
Go
collection.
show them the cover. Yeah, that's a really cool cover. So we have the complete collections of that and stuff.
You want this light off or left on?
Oh.
That light?
Yeah.
Ooh, turn it off. See what happens. Turn it off if we can still see. Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah.
It
this
makes
is
it look
good.
better.
Ooh. Eerie. I like it.
No, I think
Okay.
tonight's a full moon.
Yeah, it's a full moon in 2020. It's supposed to be a blue moon. And I mean, it's just this whole list of stuff that I've been seeing. It's crazy.
Actually, one night,
This year was actually, there was a one day where there
I'm
was
good, I can
actual
still see.
super blood.
Super Blood Wolf Moon. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
and then, I don't remember how far back ago, but I know it was this year that I seen,
But there was a solar eclipse this year too.
and I seen multiple planets.
Hmm.
There was like 1 or 2,
Mhm.
other than the moon.
I think there was 2
Hmm.
days
I don't know.
this year that you could see some on planet.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds really creepy, by the way.
It was the first one that came up too.
Okay,
Can you read?
Huh?
Can you read it?
okay, yeah. Oh, I thought, yeah, like, to see. Okay, I get what you're saying. I thought you were like, hurry up, read it. Okay. Alright, I'll read it.
Can you see?
We
The
lost two
city
people.
in the sea. Okay, ready?
Ash, you still here?
Not twice. No, not 1 time if you are alive. Not 2 times if you are dead.
Clearly she's dead.
Could you mute the commercial?
Oh, they're scared.
Thank you.
We lost everyone.
Oh, they're all dead. Ah, we'll get them later. Okay.
They'll come back.
Well, Ashlyn, I can come back.
Okay.
They'll be
That's
here
it.
in person. Remember,
Okay.
we don't need a spaceship.
Yeah,
We all need spaceships. Okay, ready?
I'm a cowboy in space.
He's a space cowboy. Okay. I'm gonna turn
I
this
thought
way.
Daniel said something else.
Okay, ready? Lo, death has reared himself a throne. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Lo,
Not country.
death has reared himself a throne at a strange city lying alone, far down within the dim west, where the good and the bad and the worst and the best have gone to their eternal rest. Their shrines and palaces and towers, time-eaten towers that tremble not, resemble nothing that is ours. Around by lifting winds forgot, resigning beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. No rays from the holy heaven come down on the long night time of that town. But light from the lurid sea streams up the turrets silently, gleams up the pinnacles far and free of domes, of spires, of kingly halls, of fanes, of Babylon-like walls, of shadowy, long-forgotten bowers, of sculptured ivy and stone flowers, up many, many a marvelous shrine, whose wreathed friezes intertwine.
What?
I heard something squeak. The vile, the violent, and the vine. Shh. Reed, shut up. Resignedly beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. So blend the turrets and shadows there that all seem pendulous in air, while from a proud water in the town, death looks gigantically down. Their open fanes and gaping graves yawn level with luminous waves. Okay.
Only if that was a little louder.
I
That'd
know.
be so
Turn
scary.
up just a little bit. We are being mocked by evil chipmunks on Halloween.
Then they're laughing.
I know. Okay, that's new. Okay. Okay. Yawn level with the luminous waves, but not the riches that there lie. In each idol's diamond eye, not the gaily jeweled dead, tempt the waters from their bed, for no ripples curl, alas, along the wilderness of glass. No swellings tell that winds may be upon some far-off happier sea. No heavings tint that winds have been on seas less hideously serene. But lo, a stir is in the air, the wave there is a movement there, as if the towers had thrown aside, in slightly sinking the dull tide, as if their tops had feebly given a void within the filmy heaven. The waves have now a redder glow, the hours are breathing faint and low. And when amid no earthly moans, down, down that town shall settle hence, hell rising from 1,000 thrones shall do it reverence. And that is the end of The City in the Sea. Do you want me to unmark these?
You leave them on.
Okay.
It sounds like he's being murdered.
And how would you know what that sounds like? Oh my gosh, I'm sitting over here. Get away. By the way, is the moon? Yay! Let's see. The moon is back. Actually, is there a way that we can unplug the computer long enough to say an Edgar Allan Poe story behind the moon?
We can take that power to the full.
Or maybe do a couple outside? That'd be cool.
Wrong direction.
I think that'd be neat.
What are you doing?
If we can take the computer and stuff outside long enough to do a couple of them outside, but like with the moon as the background.
Where's your...
Very good. All my movies right here.
Hold on, we might be changing gears in just a second.
You want to say it.
Because like it was cloudy earlier, so if we actually go outside and position it, like I could stand up and we can have the like the moon in the background. Like
I guess
when I
I
read.
can hold it.
That'd be neat. Or I mean, we could set it on there. We got a notification. Let me check it real quick. Oh wait, this one needs life
Don't make
support,
me kill
doesn't
you.
it?
Yep.
It does. Maybe we can open. We wouldn't be outside very long if we could just kind of have it like leave this part inside and just kind of take the HDMI cord off and then like do it on there.
Try to
That would be cool. I think we should do that.
stretch me.
I also think we should step on our costumes and trip. So don't listen to me. What?
Kill yourself.
Don't do that. That's bad.
Okay.
Death
I
is
got
very
it.
bad for your health. Did you know that?
Not
Did y'all know
very
that? It is. Okay.
Okay,
There
Daniel,
goes
walk
the
your way
screen.
out.
All right.
Remember, walk your way out too if you want to join.
Okay.
Just grab that.
Ooh, yeah, this is neat.
Hold on, you only gotta do with the cord.
And if we could just set it like on the porch, and you wouldn't be able to see it like too well, but I mean that would be something different we could do. Hey,
We would
y'all,
have to
we're
flash a
outside.
light on you.
Do we have any flashlight? We have our phones. Do you want to do that?
We got a flashlight.
Pick it up. No, don't pull it. I said pick it up. Pick the stand up.
It is
got
a.
a duck in my neck, y'all. That's so bad. Car, stay. We need your headlight.
Well, you need this light on?
Oh yeah, try that one. That'll save us from having to get a
Flashlight.
Hi everyone, we're outside. This is neat. Okay, so if we could put the.
We can't put the moon somewhere else.
We can't move it.
We can't move the moon.
We can
Why not?
barely move that because of the cord has to go through that door.
I know, but if we could position it where the moon would be in the background. Oh yeah,
There we go.
like that. That is awesome. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we have several. Do you just want me to go down the list with it and see how many we can do?
Yeah.
Until we get cold?
Sure.
Why don't you get your hat too?
Oh, I love
Sure.
it.
Emery,
I
go
can
get my
feel my
hat.
breath.
I can't breathe. I can see y'all's.
I can
Oh,
see
there
yours.
it is. Cool. I like this.
I love this
It's neat.
temperature.
Cool. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can sort of see it on the camera too.
What?
Yeah, you see the breath? Do it at an angle. See, watch.
Do it on the side, please.
Wait. I like doing this. Stuff is like it's
Emery,
just
go get my
breath.
I'll-
Okay,
I'll need
y'all.
one. I can keep maybe.
All right, we're gonna read the Haunted Palace. Let's kind of step down a little bit so we're not like on top of it.
I'm
Well,
kind of short.
Oh yeah, we okay. I'm gonna do that, and then we're kind of leveled. Why don't you come down a little bit so we can see you? Oh my gosh,
Just step forward.
I mean, Emery, come down. Okay. The Haunted Palace. In the greenest of our valleys, by good angels tenanted, once a fair and stately palace, radiant palace,
Someone came back
reared
on.
its head. Listen, reared its head, and the monarch thought's dominion it stood there. Never seraph spread opinion. A fabric. Are you hooking me?
Yes, I'm trying to hook you with someone.
In the monarch thought's dominion, it stood there. Never seraph spread opinion. Over fabric half so fair, banners yellow, glorious, golden, on its roof did float and flow. This all time was in the olden time long ago, and every gentle air that dallied in that sweet day along the ramparts pummeled and pallid, the winged odor went away. Wanderers in that happy valley through two luminous windows saw spirits moving musically to a lute's well-tuned law. Round about a throne where sitting Porphyrogene in state, his glory well befitting, the ruler of the realm was safe. And all with pearl and ruby glowing was the fair palace door, through which came flowing, and sparkling evermore a troop of echoes whose sweet duty was but to sing, and voices of surpassing beauty, the wit and wisdom of their king. But evil things in robes of sorrow assailed the monarch's high estate. Ah, let us mourn, for never sorrow shall dawn upon him desolate. And round about his home, the glory that blushed and bloomed is their dim remembered story of the old time entombed. And travelers now within that valley, through the red litten windows seen, vast forms that move fantastically to a discordant melody, while like a ghastly rapid river through the pale door, a hideous throng rush forever, and laugh but smile no more. Ooh, that's interesting. What's this one? Ooh, the raven. I just want to do the raven.
Out here.
Yeah, I was want to do the raven. You gonna scare us? You gonna go scare us, but I ain't gonna work because I ain't scared none. I ain't scared none. Okay. What? What? Okay. 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 The Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary. It's not loud enough. Okay. Once upon a
It
midnight
made
dreary.
the dog
Shut up.
actually howl though.
Yo, calm down. I like this one. Okay.
I do too.
It's literally on the cover. Okay. So. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. I'll start rapping. Okay. 'Tis some visitor. Yeah, 'tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Ah, distinctly I remember. It was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow. Vainly I had sought to borrow from my books secrets of sorrow, sorrow for the loss of Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whose angel's name, Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with such fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to the still of my the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. 'Tis late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. 'Tis this it is, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating, then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But this fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Open I wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more." Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming, dreams no mortal dared to dream before, but the silence was unbroken, and the darkness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore?" And the dog's barking right now. This I whispered, and echoed murmur back the word, "Lenore?" Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," I said, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what threat thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flit and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of stately days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mine of lord or lady perched above my chamber door. Perched upon a palace just above my chamber door, perched and sat there, nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore, though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore? Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marvelled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevance bore, for we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet so blessed with bird above his chamber door, bird or beast, upon sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour, nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Startled at the stiffness broken by reply so aptly spoken, doubtless, said I, what it utters is only stock and store, caught from unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope and melancholy burden bore, of nevermore. But the raven, still beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, straightened I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bus and door. Then, upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaging in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned in my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining, at the lamp light gloating o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er, she shall press, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed by an unseen censer, swung by a seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by the angels he hath sent thee, respite, and nepenthe from my memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff, this nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent, or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate ye, undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, I said, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by heaven that bends above us, by God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden within this distant Aidenn, it shall clasp and sainted maiden whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word or sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting, get thee back into the tempest of the night's Plutonian shore, give no black plume as a token of thy soul hath spoken, leave my loneliness unbroken, quit thy bust above thy door, take thy beak out of thy heart, and take the form off my door, quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamp o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul shall from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor, shall be lifted nevermore. I got into that. That was fun. Okay. We have several others. Let's see. What time is it now?
8:20.
8:20. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, go on. Before
Okay.
I fall asleep.
Okay.
I'm not
I did
cold.
want to at least do those out here so we can go
I
back.
want to do
Okay. We'll go back into there and stuff. And then we'll see.
I'm not cold. It's just I like the cold, and I can sleep a whole lot faster in the cold than I do in the heat.
Well, I like that we did that one out here and stuff. At least.
Oh, now it's really.
Why
clear
is
out
that
here.
house on? What the heck?
I thought no one lived there anymore.
Well, 2 nights ago, when I took the trash up, not the last time, but the time before last, the back door was open
How did you know the back door was open?
because the trash can's back there. The trash bin for the farm is behind that house.
And I thought it was abandoned already.
No, I've
That-
seen some cars there a few times.
Okay, this is that's some really creepy timing.
But I don't think there's any cars right there right now.
Not right now. Probably one of the people that lives there works at night, and then the other person works there in the day. And
Oh my
hardly
gosh,
sees
the one light just turned on.
What one?
The middle one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Daniel's getting scared.
Let's go there, see if it's haunted.
You first.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Amber, you're supposed to join.
Well, it wasn't on whenever we came out here, was it?
I know the outside one was.
Oh, you did? Okay, well, that's still weird. Because the thing is that was one of my houses that I had to go to. And they told me there was nobody there. And y'all said so too. And I was here too. And nobody was here. And now it's on over there.
The house is haunted. That's why they moved out.
I'm really.
Either
Oh my
they moved out or
God.
they were forced to move out. What I mean by the last one.
there was power in there.
There was power in there a few months ago. Like near the
Oh my god. Okay.
beginning of the year.
There was because there was no one living there.
Oh. Yeah, let them get to you. Oh my. That's spooky.
At least we're getting this
What?
the spooky vibe in.
Oh, yeah, really. Gosh, that was weird. Okay. Okay. So we are. Do you want to check the business email to see if anyone sent anything? I don't know if anyone has.
Oh yeah, you do fucking business email wonderful.
Yeah,
I already
it's on-
checked.
Oh, did you check it already?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. You gotta go to mine, and then you flip it on my name.
Just shut it.
Oh no, there goes my hand. Oh my gosh, I wonder if that means that there were people there last time that I was here. Because I don't remember seeing anything. But then again, I didn't go outside much because I was working on stuff for this. Oh, that is weird. Oh my. Well, we need it. No, we're shutting the door. Oh gosh.
Lock everyone in. If something comes to the door, don't let it in.
Even if it's them.
Got it. Yeah, it's like,
You're like, we came for candy.
Hey.
No, you did. What?
you came
Hey,
for blood.
What?
What?
None of that.
We were outside reading 2 books.
2 stories.
Book
Oh.
stories, whatever.
Oh.
Daniel gets scared.
Okay. I don't know.
What?
Like, it's chilly.
No, it's not.
Shut up. It's
Only
not the
when we-
temperature, it's the stuff that's
It's the
going
house.
on. That was
That
I
would
mean-
made it really cold.
I don't know. So, yeah, let's look at the costumes first. We do have a lot of other e-app, his name, but we'll check that out in just a minute. We want to see if we
No.
nothing. Okay. Well, I guess we get to keep the cup then.
I want to keep the cup.
I'm gonna keep it too. There will be blood. Okay. Okay.
Ashland's the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And then whose costume do you like better?
She's not on.
I know.
Okay. Is that someone using the bathroom? Change it. I don't know what that is.
It sounds like he's eating though.
It sounds like they are pooping. Okay. That's grass. I am in. Okay.
Do you feel your expression? You're like.
Okay, we're at least gonna read Mask of the Red Death next.
No. I
What?
want to read outside.
I
just told you that.
didn't know you wanted it outside. Okay.
No.
What?
We'll do it inside.
No, we'll do it outside. And,
Then you'll
like,
get
the spooky
scared
house comes
Go
to life
right.
and chases us. Do you know the things I did here?
It was like all of a sudden someone just randomly locks us out.
What if something from the outside locked us in?
No, it's not
Oh,
even possible.
heck no. What?
How is that even possible?
Like the barricades and stuff?
But the door opens from the inside.
Not anymore. That's good. Okay.
Ooh, I gotta get my punch. Okay,
Okay, we'll punch you.
come here. Here, there's your punch.
I was thinking, I mean, we're scheduled to go until 9, but if y'all want to be maybe a little bit longer, I mean, it's up to y'all.
We can finish reading that if you want.
Okay.
Those
We'll
are-
at least read the Mask of the Red Death, maybe see where we're at then. Because we did. If we just got it right on the first time and stuff, I don't think we would have been more mindful. Could you please change it? I don't know what I'm listening to.
It's all eating and drinking, like.
Wow. That's what we're doing.
You know how it goes in that haunted house? You hear crying, walking.
I don't think they eat anything.
Yeah, they do.
If
I don't
they,
hear anything.
if the guy died while eating, then of course the fish could be eaten.
That's just weird. I don't like it. So anyways. Ah, that's better. Okay. But if y'all want to, we
So
may
someone
can,
can kill some.
just like
better.
that, Sammy. Good job. So if y'all want to, we can go maybe a little bit longer since we kind of had a little bit of a funny time the first time and stuff. It's up to y'all. I mean, because if I knew that Sleepy Hollow was going to be that long, then we would have done something to better time it. You do that. I'll be right back.
Oh,
What?
there's a book I've been meaning to read, but I can't because it's on different people's perspective.
What did you just say? It's in different people's perspective.
Yeah, it's like this
You got a
person.
problem with
It's like
books from
this
different
person
people's
has to
perspective?
say this line.
Uh-huh.
It's like
Oh,
script.
okay. I thought you meant it was like each chapter was from a different person's perspective, and I was like, that's how my book is that I wrote.
No, it's like a play where it's this person reads this line, this person reads this line.
Mhm.
No, like in class.
Mhm.
I need to find a bunch of people to fill each spot with the book.
I count for at least 7 people.
There's 4 left that I definitely want to hear.
Mhm.
You know, I would have scared y'all if y'all didn't know I was going to turn that on.
This one. I just want to start stripping my book. He's naked now. So there's this one, Up Instinct versus Reason, a black cat. I think this one. Yep, the Mask of the Red Death. I don't think it's this one. No. Unless you want to read it.
I like Telltale Heart, but it's so long.
Really,
No.
Daniel? We've been through this before. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages.
You said Sleepy Hollow is 5 pages.
You just seen me show you the 4 pages.
But I didn't even see the pictures. I just not realized that.
1, 2, 3, 4. New book.
New book.
New story.
Okay.
They're different books, just shoved in one book.
We made one big book of a bunch of little books.
For real though.
Actually, that's the definition of Bible. So technically that is... That's funny.
So we will read
Because
5.
all Bible means... That's why I call it the Holy Bible. Because Bible just means books, little books.
Then there's the black
Weird.
cat that I want to keep here.
Okay.
And then
Let's do the cats, and then we'll do the Mask of the Red Death. And then how long is this one, you said?
I don't know, 1. I forgot. 2, 3,
I think I'm familiar with this. I'm not sure.
4, 5, 6, 7.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, there's a lot about, there's a lot of big words. We'll see.
Oh, well, what's wrong? Can't you handle it?
What?
Can't you handle big words?
Nope, not tonight.
Clearly.
Okay. And you're gonna help me find these again. Okay, can you turn that down just a wee bit?
Just a wee bit.
Instinct versus reason, a black cat.
Sweet baby.
The line which demarcates... Hold on. The line which demarcates the instinct of the brute creation from the broad, boasted reason of man is beyond doubt the most shadowy and unsatisfactory character. A boundary line far more difficult to settle than the "hush now, we're reading" that was rude.
What if she's in the process of dying?
I don't care. She can be quiet about it. Okay. Non-satisfactory character. A boundary line far more difficult to settle than the northeastern or the Oregon. Okay. The question whether the lower animals do or do not reason will possibly be decided. What? Oh.
Her butt's vibrating.
Okay. Let's see. Will possibly never be decided, certainly never in our present condition of knowledge, while the self-love and arrogance of man will persist in denying the reflective power to beasts because the granting it seems to derogate from his own vaunted supremacy, he yet perpetually finds himself involved in the paradox of decrying instinct as an inferior faculty, while he is forced to admit its infinite superiority in 1,000 cases over the very reason which he claims exclusively as his own. Instinct,
I
so...
wrote skip.
What?
I wrote skip.
Oh, you don't like it? Yeah, I don't like it either.
It's not spooky.
Sorry, it's just... They never
They
want
did when a
to
woman screamed.
Yeah. Let me skim through it real quick. It's talking about animals, and it is literally like a it's saying that like men's like bad thought, not bad thoughts, but boastful thoughts will exist while animals don't and stuff. And this is saying about the black cats and like witches and stuff. And that there's something off, and you can kind of tell when someone is a black cat, or maybe vice versa. Okay, it's interesting, but like I said, I just kind of skimmed over it there. Okay, which one now?
The black cat.
Yeah, it's much shorter, isn't it?
Hold up. There it is.
But how long is it?
Shorter,
Okay.
I think. Or
Oh
maybe
my
it's longer.
gosh!
Just read the dang story.
Alright, whatever.
Ah!
Okay, the other black cat story.
The other one was a black cat. This one's the black cat.
The Black Cat, the official. For the most wild, yet mostly homely narrative which I am about to pen, I neither expect nor solicit belief. Mad indeed would I be to expect it in a case where my very senses reject their own evidence, yet mad am I not. And very surely do I not dream, but tomorrow I die, and today I would unburden my soul. My immediate purpose is to place before the world plainly, succinctly, and without comment, a series of mere household events. In their consequences, these events have terrified, have tortured, have destroyed me. Yet I will not attempt to expound them. To me, they have presented but little horror, but to many they seem less terrible than Barracus. I know that word. Hereafter, perhaps some intellect. What's that be like a really important word to the story too? Hereafter, perhaps some. Okay.
What's more, really?
Hereafter, perhaps some intellect may be found which will reduce my phantasm to the commonplace, some intellect more calm, more logical, and far less excitable than my own, which will perceive in the circumstances I detail it with awe nothing more than an ordinary succession of my natural causes and effects. From my infancy I was noted for the docility and humanity of my disposition. My tenderness of heart was even so conspicuous as to make me jest of my companions. I was especially fond of animals, and was indulged by my parents with a happy great variety of pets, and with these I spent most of my time, and never was so happy as when feeding and caressing them. Okay. This bird, he's like, Fluffy kitty, Fluffy kitty. This peculiarity of character grew with my growth, and in my manhood I derived from it one of my principal sources of pleasure, to those which have cherished an affection for a faithful and sagacious dog. I need hardly to be the trouble of explaining the nature of the intensity of the gratification thus derivable. There is something in the unselfish and self-sacrificing love of a brute which goes directly to the heart of him who has frequent occasion to the test of paltry friendship and gossamer fidelity of mere man. I married early, and was happy to find my wife as a disposition not uncongenial with my own. Observing my partiality for domestic pets, she lost no opportunity of procuring those of the most agreeable kind. We had birds, goldfish, a fine dog, a fine dog, rabbits, a small monkey, and a cat. Dun dun dun. I'm gonna see. I was trying to see if I could see. Oh, here we go. This latter was remarkably large and beautiful animal, entirely black and sagacious to an astonishing degree. In speaking, in speaking of his intelligence, my wife, who at heart was not a little tinctured with suspicion, made frequent allusion to the ancient popular notion, which regarded all black cats as witches in disguise. Not that was she ever serious upon this point, and I mention the manner at all for no better reason than that it happens just now to be remembered. Pluto, this was the cat's name, was my favorite pet and playmate. I alone. Let's see. Okay.
Pluto's such a cute planet.
What?
I said Pluto is such a cute planet.
Fed him, and he attended me wherever I went about the house. It was with difficulty that I could prevent him from following me through the streets. Our friendship lasted in this manner for several years, during which my general temperament and character though the instrumentality of the fiend intemperance had, I blush to confess it, experienced a... I was like, what is she doing? Experienced a radical alteration for the worse. I grew day by day more moody, more irritable, more regardless of the feelings of others. I suffered myself to use an intemperate language to my wife. At length I even offered her personal violence. My pets, of course, were made to feel the change in my disposition. I not only neglected, but ill-used her. For Pluto, however, I still retained sufficient regard to restrain me from maltreating him, as I made no scruple of maltreating the rabbits, the monkey, or even the dog, when by accident or through affection they came in my way. But my disease grew upon me, for what disease is like alcohol? And at length even Pluto was now becoming old and consequently somewhat peevish. Even Pluto began to experience the effects of my ill temper. One night, returning home, much intoxicated from my haunts about town, I fancied the cat avoided my presence. I seized him, when in his fright at my violence he inflicted a slight wound upon my right hand with his teeth. The fury of a demon instantly possessed me. I knew myself no longer. The soul seemed at once to take flight from my body, and a more than fiendish malevolence, gin-nurtured, thrilled every fibre of my frame. I took from my waistcoat a pocket, a penknife, opened it, grasped the poor beast by the throat, and deliberately cut one of his eyes from the socket. I blushed, I burned, I shuddered, while I pinned the damnable atrocity. That's crazy. Scared. Okay. Let's see. That's cool. When reason returned with the morning, when I had slept off the fumes of the night's debauch, I experienced a sentiment half of horror, half of remorse for the crime of which I had been guilty, but it was at best a feeble and equivocal feeling, and the soul remained untouched. I again plunged into the excess and soon drowned in wine all memory of the dead. In the meantime, the cat slowly recovered. The socket of the lost eye presented, it is true, a frightful appearance, but he no longer appeared to suffer any pain. He went about the house as usual, but as might be expected, fled in extreme terror at my approach. I had so much of my old heart left as to be first grieved by this evident dislike on the part of the creature which had once loved me, but this feeling soon gave me place to irritation, and then came, as if to my final and irrevocable overthrow, the spirit of perverseness. Of this spirit philosophy takes no account, yet I am not more sure that my soul lives, that I am. Perverseness is one of the primitive impulses of the human heart, one of the indivisible primary faculties or sentiments which give direction to the character of man, who has not 100 times found himself committing a vile or silly action for no other reason than because he knows he should not. Have we not a perpetual inclination in the teeth of our best judgment to violate that which is law, merely because we understand it to be such? The spirit of perverseness, I say, came to my final overthrow. It was this unfathomable longing of the soul to vex itself, to offer violence to its own nature, to do wrong for the nature's sake only, that urged me to continue, and finally to consummate the injury I inflicted upon the unoffending brute. One morning, in a cool blood, I slipped a noose about its neck, oh my gosh, and hung it to the limb of a tree. Hung it with the tears streaming from my eyes, and with the bitterest remorse at my heart. It hung it because I knew that it loved me, and because I felt it had given me no reason for offense. I hung it because I knew that in so doing, I was committing a sin, a deadly sin, that would so jeopardize my immortal soul as to place it, if such a thing were possible, even beyond the reach of the infinite mercy of the most merciful and most terrible God. On the night of the day which this cruel deed was done, I was aroused from sleep by the cry of fire. The curtains of my bed were in flames. The whole house was blazing. It was with great difficulty that my wife, a servant, and myself made our escape from the conflagration. The destruction was complete. My entire worldly wealth was swallowed up. I resigned myself, thenceforward to despair. I'm above the...
I'm just trying to see them.
Okay. I am above the weakness of seeking to establish a sequence of cause and effect. Between the disaster and the atrocity, I am detailing a chain of facts, and wish not to leave a possible link imperfect. On the day... Who he is creepy. On the day succeeding the fire, I visited... Whoops, hold on. I visited the ruins. The walls, with one exception, had fallen in. This exception was found in a compartment wall not very thick, which stood about the middle of the house, and against which it rested on the head of my bed. The plastering had here in great measure resisted this action of the fire, a fact which I attributed to its having been recently spread. About this wall, a dense crowd were collected, as many persons... I can't see. Maybe. Let's see. Wait a minute. No, don't turn the light on. Don't do it now. Okay. Okay. Okay, many persons seem to be examining a particular portion of this very similar portion of a with very dang it, my goodness, with very minute and eager attention. The words strange, singular, and other similar expressions excited my curiosity. I approached and saw as if graven in vast relief upon the white surface the figure of a gigantic cat. The impression was given with an accuracy truly marvelous, where there was a rope about the animal's neck. When I first beheld the apparition, for I could scarcely regard it as less, my wonder and my terror were extreme, but at length reflection came to my aid. The cat, I remembered, had been hung in the garden adjacent to the house. Upon the alarm of fire, this garden had been immediately filled by the crowd, by someone of whom the animal had been cut from the tree and thrown through an open window into my chamber. This had probably been done with the view of arousing me from sleep. The falling of the other walls had compressed the victim of my cruelty into the substance of a freshly spread plaster, the lime of which, with the flames, the ammonia from the carcass, had then accomplished the portraiture as I saw it. Okay, I got out like 3 pages late. Although I thus readily accounted to my reason, if not altogether to my conscience, for the startling fact just detailed, it did not less fail me to take a deep impression upon my fancy. For months I could not rid myself of the phantasm of the cat, and during this period there came back into my spirit a half sentiment that seemed but was not remorse. I went so far as to regret the loss of the animal, and took about me, among the vile haunts which I now habitually frequented, for another pet of the same species and somewhat similar appearance, with which to supply its place. Oh my gosh, you're gonna get another pet to kill. That's creepy. One night, as I sat half stupefied in a den of more than infamy, my attention was suddenly drawn to some black object reposing upon the head of one of the immense hogsheads of gin or of rum, which constituted the chief furniture of the apartment. I had been looking steadily at the top of this hogshead for some minutes, and what now caused me to surprise was the fact that I had not only sooner perceived the object thereupon I approached and touched it with my hand. It was a black cat, a very large one, fully as large as Pluto, now closely resembling him in every respect but one. Pluto had not white hair upon any portion of his body, but this cat had a large, although indefinite, splotch of white covering nearly the whole region of its breast. Upon my touching him, he immediately arose, purred loudly, rubbed against my hand, and appeared delighted with my notice. This, then, was the very creature which I was in search. At once offered to purchase it off the landlord, but this person made no claim to it, knew nothing of it, had never seen it before. I continued my caresses, and when I prepared to go home, the animal evinced a disposition to accompany me. I permitted it to do so, occasionally stooping and patting it as I proceeded. When it reached the house, it domesticated itself at once and became immediately a great favorite with my wife. For my own part, I soon found a dislike to it arising within me. This was just the reverse of what I had anticipated, but I know not how or why it was. Its evident fondness for myself rather disgusted and annoyed. By slow degrees, these feelings of disgust and annoyance rose into the bitterness of hatred. I avoided the creature, a certain sense of shame and remembrance of my former deed of cruelty preventing me from physically abusing it. I did not, for weeks, strike or otherwise violently ill-use it, but gradually, very gradually, I came to look upon it with unutterable loathing, and to flee silently from the odious presence as from the breath of a pestilence. What added no doubt to my hatred of the beast was the discovery on the morning after I brought it home that it, like Pluto, it had been deprived of one of its eyes. This circumstance, however, only endeared it to my wife, who, as I already said, possessed in a high degree that humanity of feeling which I had once been my distinguished trait, and the source of many of my simplest and purest pleasures. Let's see. With my aversion to this cat, however, it's partially for myself seemed to increase. It followed my footsteps with pertinacity which would be difficult to make the reader comprehend. Whenever I sat, it would crouch beneath my chair or spring upon my knees, covering me with its loathsome caresses. If I arose to walk it would get between my feet and thus nearly throw me down, or fastening its long sharp claws into my dress, clamber in this manner to my breast. At such times, although I longed to destroy it with a blow, I was yet withheld from so doing, partly by a memory of my former crime, but chiefly, let me confess it at once, by absolute dread of the beast. This dread was not exactly a dread of physical evil, and yet I should be at loss how otherwise to define it. I am almost ashamed to own. Yes, even in this felon's cell. Do you have a flashlight? Because I'm not. Thank you for using my phone as a flashlight. Oh my gosh, you're holding a ghost light. Okay, thank you. That's better. Let's see, where do we get to?
We're like, where did you get to?
Mm-hmm.
I think after reading this and the Mask of the Red Nose, we can just stop. It's like,
Yeah, maybe.
we stop with the
Yeah,
two most gruesome.
yeah, because I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, you want to hang your cat?
I know, it's crazy.
Especially a black one.
I know. Let's see.
Why don't you come back?
Yeah. If I rose to walk it, would I get... At such times, although I longed to destroy it with a blow, I was yet withheld from doing... Oh, I read that part right. Okay. By absolute dread of the beast. Okay, that's where I got to. No, I got this one.
Ew.
Oh.
Or have our names on it for real? Yup.
Why don't you sit up here and then shine? That'd be better.
I got this. I'm
Alright.
comfortable on the floor.
Okay, stay on the floor. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
this quiet comes
This-
up on your toes easily.
This dread was not exactly a dread of physical evil, and I should be at loss otherwise to define it. I am almost ashamed to own, yes, even in this felon's cell, I am almost ashamed to own that the terror and horror which the animal inspired me had been heightened by one of the most merriest chimeras it would be possible to conceive. My wife had called my attention more than once to the character of the mark of the white hair of which I have spoken, and which constituted the sole visible difference between the strange beast and the one I once destroyed. The reader will remember that this mark, although large, had been... hold on. I had that on the wrong hand. Okay.
And that's what disturbed you?
Yep. I know, I'm like, okay. The mark, although large, had been originally indefinite by slow degrees of nearly imperceptible, and with a very long time reason struggle to reject it as fanciful. It had at length assumed a rigorous distance of outline. It was now the representation of an object that I shudder to name, and for this, above all, I loathed and dreaded. Sorry.
Most of your time.
And dreaded, and I would have rid myself of the monster had I dared. It was now, I say, the image of a hideous, so ghastly thing up the gallows. Oh, mournful and terrible engine of horror and crime, of agony and death. And now I was indeed wretched beyond the wretchedness of mere humanity, and a brute beast whose fellow I had contemptuously destroyed, a brute beast to work out for me, a man fashioned in the image of the high God, for much insufferable woe. Alas, neither by day or by night knew I the blessing of rest any more. During the former, the creature left me no moment alone, and in the latter I started hourly from dreams of unutterable fear, to find the hot breath of the thing upon my face in its vast weight, an incarnate nightmare that I had no power to shake off, the incubant eternally upon my heart. Beneath the pressure of torment such as these, the feeble remnant of the good within me succumbed. Evil thoughts became my sole intimates, the darkest and okay. Most evil thoughts, the moodiness. Oh, we gotta take this off. Of my usual temper increased, so hatred of all things and of all mankind, while from the sudden, frequent, and ungovernable outbursts of a fury to which I now blindly abandoned myself, now uncomplaining wife, alas, was the most usual and most patient of sufferers. One day she accompanied me upon some household errand into the cellar of the old building which our poverty compelled us to inhabit. The cat followed me down the steep stairs, and nearly throwing me headlong, exasperated me to madness. Uplifting and on, forgetting in my wrath the childish dread which I had hitherto stayed in my hand, I aimed a blow at the animal, which of course would have proved instantly fatal had I descended as I wished. But this blow was arrested by the hand of my wife. Oh, by the hand of his wife. Oh my God.
Look at what your light looks like on this thing. If you would have said that spell. Light spell.
Mm-hmm. Goaded by the interference into a rage more than demoniacal, I withdrew my arm from her grasp and buried the axe in her brain. She fell dead upon the spot without a groan. This hideous murder accomplished, I set myself forthwith with the entire liberation to the task of concealing the body. I knew that I could not remove it from the house either by day or by night, without the risk of being observed by the neighbors. Many projects entered my mind. At one period I thought of cutting the corpse into minute fragments and destroying them by fire. At another I resolved to dig a grave for it in the floor of the cellar. Again I delivered about casting it in the well in the yard, about packing it in a box as if merchandise, with the usual arrangements, and so getting a porter to take it from the house. Finally, I hit upon what I considered a far better expedient than either of these, I determined to wall it up in the cellar, as the monks of the Middle Ages are recorded to have walled up their victims. For a purpose such as this, the cellar was well adapted. Its walls were loosely constructed and had lately been plastered throughout with a rough plaster which the dampness of the atmosphere had prevented from hardening. Moreover, in one of the walls was a projection caused by a false chimney or fireplace that had been filled up and made to resemble a red of the cellar. I made no doubt I could readily displace the bricks at this point, insert the corpse, and wall the whole up as before, so that no eye could detect anything suspicious. Ooh. And in this calculation, was I not deceived? By means of a crowbar, I easily dislodged the bricks, and having carefully deposited the body against the inner wall, I propped it in that position, while with a little trouble I relaid the whole structure as it originally stood, and procured mortar, sand, and hair. With every possible precaution, I prepared a plaster which could not be distinguished from the old, and with this very carefully went over with the brickwork. When I had finished, I felt satisfied that all was right. The wall did not present the slightest appearance of having been disturbed. The rubbish on the floor was picked up with the minutest care. I looked about triumphantly and said to myself, "Here at least, then, my labor has not been in vain." My next step was to look for the beast which had been the cause of me so much wretchedness, for I had at length firmly resolved to put it to death. Had I been able to meet with it at the moment, there could have been not that of its fate, but it appeared to the crafty animal had been alarmed for the violence of my previous anger, and forbore to present itself in my present mood. It is impossible to describe or to imagine the blissful sense of relief which, let's see. Hold on.
The story or the music?
No. I moved the page and it was like, but it sounded like it was coming from here, and it freaked me out.
He's gonna scare himself.
That's funny. Let's see.
Not this way.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know, that's weird. Okay.
Trying to see if it was going to make a different color.
No. That's funny.
Oh, clearly not.
Okay.
When you have to paper mache over it.
Let's see.
Then you'll get me some.
I don't have any.
Okay.
What's gonna hurt you?
Previous anger for war. It is impossible to describe or imagine the blissful scene of relief in which the absence of the detested creature occasioned in my bosom. Thank you, I can see now. It did not make its appearance during the night, and thus, for one night at least since its introduction to the house, I soundly, tranquilly slept. I slept with even with the burden of murder upon my soul. The second and third day passed, and still my morrow came not. Once again I breathed as a free man. The monster, in terror, had fled the premise forever. I should behold it no more. My happiness was supreme. The guilt of my dark deed disturbed me but little. Some few inquiries had been made, but these had been readily answered. Even a search had been instituted, but of course nothing was to be discovered. I looked upon my future felicity as secured. Upon the fourth day of my assassination, a party of the police came very unexpectedly into the house and proceeded again to make a rigorous investigation of the premises. Secure, however, the insecurability of my place of concealment, I felt no embarrassment whatever. The officers bade me accompany them in their search. They left no nook or corner unexplored. At length, for a third or fourth time, they descended into the cellar. I quivered not a muscle. My heart beat calmly as that of one who slumbers in innocence. I walked in the cellar from end to end. I folded my arms upon my bosom and roamed easily, oh my gosh, to and fro. The police were thoroughly satisfied, and prepared to depart. The glee at my heart was too strong to be restrained. I burned to say it but one word, by way of triumph, and to render doubly assure their assurance of my guiltlessness. Gentlemen, I said at last, as the party ascended the steps, I delight to have allayed your suspicions. I wish you all health and a little more courtesy. By the way, gentlemen, this is very well constructed house. In the rabid desire to say something easily, I scarcely knew what I uttered at all. I may say, an excellently well constructed house. These walls. Are you going, gentlemen? These walls are solidly put together, and here, through the mere frenzy of bravado, I rapped heavily with the cane which I held in my hand upon the very portion of the brickwork behind which stood the corpse of the wife of my bosom. But may God shield and deliver me from the fangs of the arch-fiend. No sooner had the reverberation of my blows sunk into silence than I was answered by a voice from within the tomb, by a cry at first muffled and broken, like the sobbing of a child, and quickly swelling into one long, loud, and continuous scream, utterly anomalous and inhuman, a howl, a wailing shriek, half of horror and half of triumph, such as might have arisen only out of hell, conjointly from the throats of the damned in their agony, and the demon of the exile of the damnation. Of my own thoughts, it is folly to speak. Swooning, I staggered to the opposite wall. For one instant, the party of the stairs remained motionless through extremity of horror and of awe, and the next dozen stout arms were trolling at the wall. It fell bodily. The corpse, already greatly decayed and clotted with gore, stood erect before the eyes of the spectators. Upon its head, with red extended mouth and solitary eye of fire, sat the hideous beast whose craft had seduced me into murder, and whose informing voice had consigned me to the hangman. I had walled the monster up within the tomb.
It would have been funny.
You think that's funny?
No. If when you said the word straight, it would have been funny if a woman screamed through the speaker.
Yeah. Ooh, I got 13% remaining. Whew. Ooh, we have 2 notifications. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was freaky. It's like Telltale Heart, but with your pets.
Really?
Pretty much. Because even the mess up. Oh, you haven't read it? Oh, sorry. Do you want me to tell you what it's about?
No, I would just say read it.
Huh?
I said I would just say read it.
Oh. Well. I don't know.
It's only 4 pages.
No, it's not.
I don't know. It's really similar to this one. That's the only thing.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Well, now on to the Mask of the Red Assassins, and we're done.
Okay, that'll work. Because, like, I would do more, but
Hey.
I've been reading all day.
Hey, at least me and Emery did some reading.
When?
Jokes.
That was not reading.
She said she got nothing.
Yep, no message.
What's she talking about?
I told you, this one doesn't give me any.
I'll be right back, y'all. I need to go to get some drink. Here you
Give
go.
you some drink.
Y'all get me some drinkies?
Oh, I thought you said you were going to get you some dry.
Some dry ice. Yes.
Really?
And sustenance.
More candy.
Since you're taking a break, let's all go in the kitchen real quick. Daniel, we have to guess a number.
This is pumpkin spice candy corn. That's really good. I like it.
I'll just take a minute.
I don't want to take a minute.
Wow. Thank y'all for getting that. That's really good. I've never tried that before. Well, if I have, it's been a while. Thank you.
You're forgetting your pumpkins.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
This?
Wait a minute. What? Oh, you said you wanted to do this one outside. Do you want to go back outside? Because I'm getting hot.
We can if you want to.
Okay.
Just take it. Daniel.
Throw it at my butt. Okay, we'll do this one outside. So that works. Last story, y'all. Thank you for stopping by. If you did, if you didn't, well, that's on you.
Well, if they can watch the reruns.
Yeah.
Like it's a movie.
It's actually less than your Excuse me. Excuse me.
You didn't say I had one.
I don't know. You're abusive. Not a very good thing. Here, you do the class. I'm gonna run some errands. And then we'll go outside. Now they're watching. That's funny. Huh? Yeah, someone's online now when we're like in the middle of the. We're about to go back outside. We got one last story that we're gonna do. We're gonna do Mask of the Red Death
Welcome.
outside. We're just kind of. I'm running to the bathroom, if you must know, and we're gonna do punch on it stuff. Oh, hello.
Oh. The
Hello.
person was Ashley.
It looks
Oh, was that you?
cool in here.
Were you
just
online?
Yeah,
Again?
yeah.
Are you Snake?
No,
No.
I was trying to be from I'm right here.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool.
I couldn't be Snake though. I really could.
And yep,
Come here.
we are still
Stay
live,
yours.
by the way.
Oh,
So,
What's up, people?
yeah,
Come here,
Oh,
Jojo.
it's,
we're
I
still
didn't
live.
realize.
Oh, what's up, dog?
I saw you.
We're about to read The Mask of the Red Death
Oh look, I
outside.
see myself. That's so cool.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm taking pictures.
Of what?
Well, I
Maria,
can wait.
Maria, my phone takes better pictures.
This is Daniel's phone.
Oh, my phone takes better pictures. Andy.
Well, we're taking pictures on his
Well,
phone.
here's the deal.
Turn on the light.
Hey, wait a minute. Okay, if we're gonna do this, then let's go ahead and go outside and stuff while you're here. If you want to hear a story.
Y'all match.
What? Oh, she playing.
Maria,
What are we
Hello.
doing? Like, he is too. Where's your hook?
Huh? It's over here. Yeah, I've been getting too
Maria.
hot. I've been doing all the reading.
Come on, everyone.
Maria,
Do you
wants
feel
pictures.
cool in here?
Maria,
Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
it looks cool. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not hot. I'm getting
Oh,
hot.
that's cute.
Daniel,
Okay.
turn on the light.
We're
I mean,
still.
Joshua and I-
Wait a minute.
Excuse me.
Okay,
Excuse me.
They wants you to take pictures.
I know she wants pictures, but we're still live and stuff too.
Let's be kidding. Oh my god.
Oh, y'all alive?
Yeah.
Like, you don't be in it?
I like how it's custom suit. That's cool.
I'm feeling chicken.
Just.
Well, real quick, so we can finish up. We're gonna read *The Mask of the Red Death* by Edgar Allan Poe outside.
Go. Ashlyn, come here. I guessed it. You
Listen,
were
I'm gonna
coming.
start moving that back. Excuse me.
What's up,
Thank you.
Back.
So then that way we can finish up because I didn't know. Let's see.
Like my makeup.
Hold on. Did we unplug it? Yeah, we
I need
unplugged
to
it from
use
this
the
part.
bathroom.
From the TV.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Alright, y'all. Let's go.
Ashlyn, you want to read? Listen.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Where did you put?
Oh goodness. Okay. Can you hand me the book and my hook and my jacket?
Let me grab my.
Just hand me everything. Can you hand me my hook and my jacket too? Because we were just getting super hot and stuff, and we were gonna go back outside, and then y'all came in. I was like, "Oh, okay. You want to listen to a story?"
Okay, cool. And
That's
can you
why-
hand me my jacket too? I was talking to Bria, but
Ashland's in the bathroom. We have to take a.
it was a good thing I didn't need to go. Well, I did, but
I do too. So
bathroom hog. Well, it's 4 pages, so you said you want to do this one outside, so we'll do this one outside. Thank you.
No.
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
It's not exactly what I was thinking,
Yeah.
it's
but I do like that
5
one too.
pages.
Yeah.
Correction.
Okay, cool. Just let your parents know where you're at and stuff, like if you're gonna listen to us, because this is our last story that we're gonna do.
Yeah, this is our last story of the night.
This is it, y'all. By
we
the
got more
way,
characters.
That's cool.
thank you.
We got more characters too.
If y'all like, comment, and share the post,
Uh-huh.
then you can get in our costume contest, and you can, what is it? You
Win
got
a
to
Charlie-
email the
try to
pictures
win a Charlie
and
mug.
use subject line Happy Halloween and stuff. Yep. Are you gonna come out here? Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, it's fine.
We're
Go
reading
to-
the last story.
Like the duck.
Okay. I know what they're doing. Well. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I forgot my wand.
We'll go get it. Here, I'll take it.
It's the mark. Put your hook there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The moon is higher now.
So what we'll do is
Excuse
like,
me.
well, I'll tell y'all. I'll whisper it to y'all. So come this way. Not okay. Doesn't work. You come closer to me so the camera can't hear you. Okay.
I was going to get my wand here.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Yay! I'm just gonna sing until Bria comes back.
You have to suffer, Emery.
You can. What's it? Look, buddy. There's the house to stay over there.
Daniel,
What? I said it can stay over there.
the hell?
I
The front
know.
light went off.
Oh, it did really? Oh my gosh, that one just turned on. The street light just turned on.
Oh, that pole light back there.
Okay.
The pole back there, the light flickers.
Okay.
That always does that.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
No,
You're gonna hold the book for me so I can be in conflict because you don't have anything. I mean, not right now. Like in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna tell them, our wonderful fans. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay.
Apparently, they can't come out.
Oh, that's fine. Well, we're just kind of tight on time and stuff because they came in and all that. So, okay, you pick it eat. What?
Oh, wait a minute. Can you look at the door?
Do what?
Kenny, if you wanted to come to the door, you can.
Come.
He said, nah.
Okay. Well, anyways, I just didn't realize they were coming right now and stuff. So,
I didn't know they were going to be here right now.
so
Hello.
what?
It's after 9. You
Oh,
did
yeah.
say after
Yeah.
9.
Yes, so that's why we do need to get done and stuff. Okay, so this is gonna be our last story for today. This is gonna be The Mask of the Red Death.
It's 5 pages long, so
Yeah.
it won't be that long.
Yeah, to kind of make up for our earlier stuff. But we're all good. So, The Mask of the Red Death. Hold it still, please. Thank you. The Red Death had long devastated the country. My eyes are bad. Okay. No pestilence had ever been so fatal or so hideous. Blood was its avatar and its seal. The redness and the horror of blood. There were sharp pains. Oh my goodness, will you hold still? Okay, it looks like we're getting married now. Thanks
And
a
I'm
lot.
the preacher. Y'all are getting
But
married
you know what's wrong
again.
about this?
What?
I'm the holding the book while the preacher's not.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
It's
There
like,
were.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
I hold the one that makes y'all married.
Oh no. Okay.
Do you?
There
Check
were
Avery.
sharp pains and sudden dizziness, and then profuse bleeding at the pores with dissolution. The scarlet stains upon the body, and especially upon the face of the victim, were the pest band. Let's see. I can't do this. Pest band which shut him out from the oh my gosh. Hold on. Where the pest band which shut him out from the aid and the sympathy of his fellow man, and the whole seizure, progress, and termination of the disease were the incidents of half an hour. But Prince Prospero was a happy and dauntless and sagacious. When his dominions were half depopulated, he summoned his presence 1,000 hale and light-hearted friends from among the knights and dames of his court, and with these retired to the deep seclusion of one of his castled abbeys. This was extensive and magnificent structure, the creation of the prince's own eccentric yet august taste. The strong and lofty wall girdled it in. This wall had gates of iron. The courtiers, having entered, brought furnaces and massy hammers, and wielded the courtiers, having entered, brought surfaces and I just read that. Bolts. They resolved to leave means neither of ingress or egress to sudden impulses of despair or of frenzy from within. The abbey was amply provisioned with such precautions the couriers might bid defiance to oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. The external world would take care of itself. In the meantime, it was folly to grieve or to think. The prince had provided the appliances of pleasure. There were buffoons, there were impovers, I don't know what these words. Oh my gosh. I'm stumbling on everything, and the cars keep coming by when I do get a run in. Do you maybe want to try doing a different video sometime, or?
Well, I guess we can do it
Okay.
at a different time.
Okay.
Well,
We will try to make up for this and stuff. There's just a lot going on right now, and we're kind of a little bit past our time and all. But we will, next time, with whatever it is, we will try to get back to this and stuff, and we'll do something to make up for it. Sorry about that.
this is my lovely spellbook.
Yes. Because it's
Because
hard to
everything
focus right now.
if I read, everything that I read will come true.
Wait! Not yet.
Oh, I'm trying to use the mouse and it doesn't work.
But it doesn't work anyways. Go get the other one.
She looks hideous.
You look pretty as rat.
That's nice. Okay, we need the real mouse and stuff.
It's right here.
You didn't say that. Okay. Ready?
He's not a real mouse.
Okay. Come in, people. That means you.
Oh.
Okay, I gotta take my glasses off, please. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Happy Halloween! I didn't say I was going to.
I did.
I know. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. Thank you